So let me ask you this. If Maxime Bernier was working for the Liberals, wouldn't they want him on the debate stage? Wouldn't they want him up there taking votes away from the Conservatives, with his actual conservative platform? Wouldn't that be a benefit for them? So, why would Trudeau and the Liberals create laws, new election debate laws, specifically to keep people like Maxime Bernier out of the election? Well, doesn't that kind of go against what Trudeau and liberals would really want? Is Maxime Bernier going up there and stealing Andrew Scheer's votes? Why would he impede him in any way? Does that make a lot of sense to you? It probably doesn't. Or maybe you're going to try to make it make sense in your head. It's probably a 4D chess move or something, but this should be evidence enough for you that he's not working for the Liberals. Don't stop listening to Manny Ottawa and the CPC shills, etc. Like they know that if Maxime Bernier gets up on stage, that he is going to say stuff that will, start to wake up Canadians. I'm not saying he's the greatest guy in the world and he's going to say everything, but just talking about the stuff that the conservatives are unwilling to talk about, that liberals are unwilling to talk about, is good enough. It's going to push the Overton window further to the right where it needs to be, and they don't want that whatsoever. The liberals want to keep it on the course it's going, and the conservatives are happy to go along. They don't care. They're not going to say anything about it, and I understand because they don't want to lose potential support if he actually does go up on stage. But it's not just the conservatives that would lose support. It's the liberals, it's the NDP. That's what it showed initially. That when they were first polling Maxime Bernier, that he was taking from multiple parties. It wasn't just the conservatives. And seeing him debate up there could also awaken a lot of other Canadians that just didn't even vote in the last election, haven't voted in an election in years. So they would rather keep people awake. They don't want people to wake up to the mass immigration that is going on in our country. They want people to know how many immigrants are really coming in, because it's better for us to just wake up one day and have the country completely changed, the culture completely changed. They would rather that than us know about it, obviously. So, for the people that think that he is working for the Liberals, like I said, this should be enough evidence for you that he isn't. And maybe it's a 4D chess move. Maybe. I don't know. But it doesn't seem to be the case. And, the conservatives are not going to be changing anytime soon. They're not. Andrew Scheer is not going to get elected, or if he gets elected, he's not going to all of a sudden become a real, true conservative. Oh no, he just said that stuff to win. No, he's not. He's saying that because he's going to do a lot of that shit. He's going to do probably worse than we think. Typically parties will go further left or further right than they say they're actually going to go. A conservative party gets in, well, then they're actually for a lot of this socialism shit that you're like, hey, what the hell? You didn't say you're for this. And then liberals get in and they think they're promising these hippies all this shit, and they're like, oh, what the hell? You still bought an oil rig and you still invested in some of this and that, and they're like, well, I still want money. It's like, no, you stupid hippie, right? So generally they will go even further left than you think when it comes to conservatives. Don't expect him to go right when he gets elected. It's not a really smart thing to do. And even if you don't like Maxime Bernier, I've said this plenty of times before, is you should be able to try to use this party to at least change the Conservative Party, push the Overton window to the right in that party, because without any type of mechanism to do that, which is the PPC, you're always going to get this shift to the left that is currently going on within the Conservative Party. So you need the PPC to be that counterbalance, even if you don't support them, don't like Maxime Bernier because he's from Quebec and he's a separatist or something like that. Like, whatever, man. But either way, I'm sure you don't like a lot of the stuff that Andrew Scheer or the Conservatives are saying right now, and you're just kind of taking it. You're like, well, he's not Trudeau. We got to get rid of Trudeau, right? But I'm sure you want better, and you can have better. Don't think that you can have an impact, that you can't change things. Because when you think you can't do something, then you seriously can't do it. But when you think you can, then you at least have a shot. You at least have a chance to do it. So it's better to have that mindset instead of the pessimistic one where you're just assuming failure all the time, or just you're only going to take scraps. Ask better for yourself. And there are ways to do this. And one of these ways is, I think, to vote for Maxime Bernier, to show some support for that party. Because for a lot of people, like I said, the Conservatives, they look at that platform and I'm sure they wished that the Andrew Scheer was saying the same things. But like I said, he's not going to change anytime soon unless you make him change. But that's all I pretty much had to say. If you like my content, subscribe and have a good day. See ya.